it's Shayla here, and today we are celebrating 4 years on Booktube for me. I have been on YouTube, on the Booktube side of things, for 4 years. Before that, I had a beauty channel. Yeah, I don't really talk about that because I don't even look at that channel anymore. So I put it out there on Twitter and Instagram to get questions from you guys. I have to tell you, this is the second time I am filming this video, but I did find the old questions, so I will ask the old questions and the new questions as long as there's not too much overlap. And let's get to know me a little bit better and my 4 years on Booktube. First up, we have what inspired you to start your channel? Did you have any challenges when you started? As I said, I had my beauty channel. I wasn't enjoying myself in that space. It was so toxic. And so I took other hobbies that I had and I'm like, well, is anybody on the internet talking about books? And I found Booktube and kind of the holy trifecta of Christine, Kat, and Jessie. And, you know, 4 years ago, they were like the biggest booktubers around. And I also found Reagan of Peruse Project there. And yeah, that's kind of how I found Booktube. I still follow Reagan and Jessie. Kat doesn't post as much, but I still follow her. But I never really connected with Christine's content. I'll occasionally watch a video or two from her, but I don't really follow her these days. And I didn't really have any challenges when I started because I already had the camera. I already had my bookcases because we're just bookish people anyway. And so, yeah, that's just kind of it. The only thing was my growth has been a lot slower than a lot of other people in the space. And I think that was the only hard thing, is just let it happen at your time and in your space. Other than a person, what brings you pure, unfiltered joy that you share on your channel? That'd probably be manga. Manga makes me so happy these days. You guys can tell by the kind of content that I make and the readathons that I host and participate in. And just that graphic format really makes me happy because I'm a busy, busy woman. So taking a half an hour to an hour to read a volume of manga is so much less stressful than the books that I read. But I still love reading books. Favorite cartoon of all time is Disney's Robin Hood, actually, which is unpopular opinion right there. Currently, it's Steven Universe. I love Steven Universe so much. If you guys have not tried that show, definitely do. The first like 10 episodes kind of don't feel like they fit with the rest of the series, but they're still fun and cute. Highly recommend checking out Steven Universe. It's so great. What author would you love to have dinner with? That's an easy one for me because that's Brandon Sanderson. I have been a longtime fan of his stuff, and I just genuinely enjoy. I want to pick his brain about the ending of the Warbreaker series because I don't know if we'll ever see that book. I just want to pick his brain about it over a meal. I think it'd be great. Curious, any favorite seinen titles? Yes. Some of my favorite seinen are Sweetness and Lightning, A Bride's Story, To Your Eternity, The Way of the House Husband. Those are just a few off the top of my head. I don't read a lot of seinen. Most of the seinen that I end up picking up, I'm kind of hit or miss with. Some I really love and others I don't. Girl from the Other Side is also seinen, and I really enjoy that one. Are you where you wanted to be from when you first started doing book-related content? No, I would love to have more subs and connect with more of the community, but I'm happy with where I'm at. Is it where I wanted to be? No, but I'm still happy. What is your favorite snack to eat while reading? As funny it is it's the cheddar and sour cream baked Lay's. Who knew? I like salty. If I need a sweet treat, then it's just anything that won't get chocolate on my hands. What's your favorite Pokemon? Okay, I am an Eevee girl. Specifically, Umbreon. Umbreon is one of the most beautiful Pokemon they've ever made, in my personal opinion. Particularly shiny Umbreon, if we're being absolutely correct. Even though yellow is my favorite color, this shiny Umbreon with the blue instead of the yellow, my heart. How do you come up with your content ideas? I do a lot of the staples, but I also just do anything else that inspires me, whether that's from another content creator or just something that pops into my mind to try. That's just kind of how I do that. Do you have a favorite flower? Actually, yes, I do. I have two. I love tulips. My husband has made tulips very special for me. And then I also really love sweetheart roses. Those are the yellow roses with the pink edges. My dad helped me solidify my love of that. When I turned 16, my sweet daddy gave me 16 sweetheart roses. I found the card the other day when we were cleaning the house, and he says, "Never forget that I loved you first and I gave you flowers first." And, or something along those lines. I don't even remember specifically what it said, and I'm not sure where it is, or I'd go grab it. But I just have the sweetest daddy in the world, and he helped solidify my love of Sweetheart Roses. Kaladin! You gonna go get him, Light Song? Go get your brother. He wants you as a chew toy. Go on. My crazy cats. What is the best part about this community to you? So I'm going to answer for book and manga because I feel like I live in both spaces. So in the book community, I just love getting to talk books with people. I have people in my life that read, but they don't read the same things as me. So I'm the one who ends up bringing recommendations to them a lot of the time. And so I love being able to talk with people and get recommendations that I'm not going to hear around where I live, if that makes sense. In the manga community, it's the people. I feel like I found my nerdy people, and some of my dearest friends have come from the manga space, and I love it so much. And then my friend Bizarre just said, "Happy 4 years, you are wonderful. Thank you for always cheering me up." Of course, Bizarre, you're my pal. What mangaka would you love to collab to make manga? One writes the story and the other draws the art. And what kind of manga would they make? Any Josei series for Akiko Higashimura collaborating with anybody, I would be down for it. As long as Akiko does the art and has a say in the story. I would rather have them, maybe I would do something with Akiko and Amu Megura, who did Honey So Sweet, because their storytelling is somewhat similar, but it would have to be Akiko's art for sure. How have your reading tastes changed over the years? What has remained the same? I find myself reading a lot more contemporary and a lot more romance now on my channel than I did when I first started. I read a lot more fantasy back then. I still read fantasy, but I'm allowing all of my book tastes to show on my channel. I didn't used to do that very well. What is your favorite video you ever filmed? One of my favorites was when I actually tracked how much I read in a week. That was really just interesting to me. And that was a fun vlog for me to make, so I'll leave that linked for you. What is your favorite book? That's going to be Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. I'm obsessed with it. I need more, but Brandon won't give it to me, and I'm so sad. What is your favorite manga? That changes every day. The standouts, the ones that I will always love, are going to be things like Ancient Magus Bride, Yona of the Dawn, Snow White with the Red Hair, Sweetness and Lightning, anything Akiko Higashimura, Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. Like, those are the ones off the top of my head. Oh, Full Metal Alchemist. I always love Full Metal. I'm due for a reread on Full Metal. What is your favorite anime? That is hard for me. Lately it's been the 2019 Fruits Basket. Let's be real, because that thing is glorious. I also really loved My Roommate is a Cat, but we don't have manga for it in the US. I hope they translate it and bring it over. I would gobble it up. But essentially it's about this lonely man after his parents have died. He lives at home and he's an author, and he takes in this stray, and it's about their relationship together, and you get his perspective as well as the cat's perspective in all the scenarios. It's fantastic. It's so well done. What character in any of these formats do you hate the most? I don't really hate characters. I have characters I don't like, but I don't hate any characters, so I'm not answering. Where do you buy your manga in digital format? Typically, I buy through Comixology or anywhere that the publishing company recommends on their websites. Any of them that sell digital manga, they'll tell you where to get it. So I always go to the publisher and make sure wherever I want to buy it, it's legal through them, so that I make sure I'm not doing anything to support people's bad habits. And that's all of it, guys. So there's a little glimpse into me. I have another video related specifically to a particular fandom and part of my geeking out that I like that'll be coming your way on Sunday. So look forward to that. If you're a fan of this particular fandom, you probably know why I'll be posting that day. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for all your love and support. I genuinely appreciate all of it. If you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe and hit that like button and engage with me so I can get to know you better. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.